Alright, we're back to single player iRacing and with tour mods at Richmond this week, and we're going to go 125 laps. I've still given us a set of tires, but I'm only going to pit if they pit, and then we've got 125 laps, and caution laps do not count, just to save anyone from getting lapped during a pit stop at the short tracks now, although it shouldn't be an issue here. Here is the standings, if you can see that. There we go, a little bit better. Santos, obviously the points leader. I'm not using NASCAR points, I'm using just something sort of like it. We are all the way back in 17th though after our bad pit decision. And yeah, we'll see how this one goes. But we've qualified 10th. And hopefully we won't get as crazy loose as we did at Sobo. But Pit Cat and Sapienza up on the front row, then Blewett and Kraus. Everything's kind of flipped around, but this is a whole different track with very high speeds and doesn't really race like a short track. Not for the modified, so.
You only have one additional
let's get going. Hopefully have a good race, and hopefully the AI races well. Sobo was a lot of fun for it being a single player race. So we got 2 pace laps. We'll just go with that even though we don't need it. I'm a little worried that the right rear is going to go away on me again. I've tried to tighten it up a bit, but maybe as the sun goes down here, we're not going to get into night racing, but maybe as it drops a little bit more, track temp will cool off more and we'll be in a better spot. Otherwise, just going to try to get a top 10, but who knows? The AI could slow down or speed up over a run. It's hard to tell what they're going to end up doing unless you do a ton of testing on their settings. I've got it at like 56 to 116% for the spread on the AI. And so far that's provided me something that looks realistic to what I see when I watch mod races. But getting ready to go, we'll see what the AI does, see what little quirks they have at this track, and find out. If we go all green, we're going to have to do a green flag pit stop for fuel, so that will be weird. We are getting squeezed to the wall. Did not like that. We are getting just ran over here. Way too slow there. Looking to get down low when I can. At least we got a little bit tight there. We're going to drop down to the bottom.
Car outside. Outside is clear. 21.204.
All stacked up too wide ahead of us. Back in 14th at this point. Gonna gain a few here as the top side gets stacked up. We could go 3 wide, but we're not going to do that. Especially since they can enter the corner so much harder than me right now. Top side really gets stacked up though. Oh, we were 3 wide that time. I guess we're just going to go down here because I didn't know if we were still 3 wide or not.
close.
Once we get out of this mess.
Outside clear.
Alright, survived. And we didn't run over Goodale.
8-3, outside. You're in the top 10.
He's got a lot of corner speed entry into one. But looks like outside line's not working well for the mod, or for the AI, so that puts us up into the 8th position.
20.896. Car inside.
And he comes right back to our inside, but has a moment in the center of the corner.
Clear inside.
We got some side-by-side racing up ahead. We got 100 laps of fuel left here.
5.
Oh, big tight there. That wasn't good. We have maybe tightened it up too much. We just need to ease it around here. So Hagee up next, then Santos the points leader. Emmerling cycling back on the high side.
20.961.
Big gap behind us though. That doesn't mean a whole lot at this point. We are closing up on these guys. Might have a little bit of speed. Leader currently is Pit Cat. He's got a Pit Cat. I keep putting a T. Oh no, it does have a T in front of the K. Pit Cat. Okay. He's got a almost 4-second lead over the field right now, over Blewett. So he's the car that we can just barely see going into the corner when we come out of the corner. These guys are getting all stacked up on each other now, back and forth.
21.163.
Wobble up there on the high side, that checks up Hagee.
Still there. Clear high.
And then the bottom side gets checked up there, well, that's going to get us a run on Emmerling.
21.303. Stay low. Stay low. Outside.
Yeah, they're
clear.
just not able to get on the throttle like they need to off the corner to put up a challenge out there, but we've also had that feeling where it just gets super tight on us.
21.175.
Really big bobble there.
Stay low.
That's going to get us around Lutz.
21.318. Car outside. You're in fifth. Keep low. Clear high.
He gets that big checkup, but we almost plowed the wall down. It's getting very tight out of two. So we can see second, third, and fourth in front of us. Every once in a while, it feels like we're quicker than Santos ahead.
21.163.
Big question is fuel. This thing goes green. What's the call? When's the call? Ryan Priest is on pit road in 29th place. Might have tightened it up a bit too much. Took a bunch of clicks at the left front and right rear just to settle it down on entry and exit. I mean, it's feeling good, but that doesn't mean a whole lot early on. Especially if the pace ramps up. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go any quicker than this. Alright, so leader is 6.2 seconds ahead now. Pit Cat just dominating at this point, and is hasn't caught the tail end of the field yet, but the 01 Byfield is 18 seconds back from the leader, so 3 seconds ahead of the leader, and we'll get into lap traffic. That bobble while I was clicking through menus, not good. Lost a bit of time there as Lutz is now closing in on us. We've just gained a ton of time.
21.203.
Santos starting to really fall off or something. And he just really bobbles hard off the corner. We have no choice but to go to the outside. Okay, well, he is having some handling issues or something. Reese is back out on track. Looks like Blewett's starting to lose a bit of pace. As Kraus is caught up to him.
21.257.
But even if we are the fastest car on track, which we're not, I don't think we have any chance right now against Pit Cat. He needs to get a sponsor from Kit Kat.
21.19.
Rouse has dropped off a little bit from Blewett that last lap. It does look like we are starting to gain an advantage over everyone. 9.5 seconds back from the leader. Lost a tenth there. We're back to 9.6, so still not as quick as Pit Cat. And he's going through lap traffic, so. Question now is fuel. We've got 75 laps of fuel left. Can I save a bit? Is that possible? Just go into save mode here.
21.45.
Back it down and see what we can pull off. I don't know if AI is capable of fuel saving or not. Lutz has followed us through and is getting around Santos behind. Or they're racing back and forth. Sorry, Santos passes him.
21.552.
That gets us 78 laps, which still makes us 2.8 gallons short, so. not going to be able to save.
21.493.
Let's go ahead and get the fuel set up. And we're definitely going to do fuel only, I think, unless it's under yellow.
1.627.
And that might win the race for us. Although we have lost a bit of pace here. Sorry, thought I hit the mute button. Maybe I've been muted this whole time. Don't like this new headset for the mute option. So I've got fuel set up if that didn't come over. We're just going to take 4 gallons. We really only need about 3, but to be safe. We're falling off a bit here though. Not able to keep the pace, but we are going to start getting into lap traffic.
1.391.
Lutz closing in. He has finished off Santos behind.
21.335.
It is actually kind of cool how they kind of randomly gain some pace and then make some spots back up. They just need to be slightly more aggressive on their lines and have more wrecks. That's the biggest thing that we're missing on the oval side is they don't wreck. It's always just some weird random thing that the AI forgets to turn or just quits and hits the wall. On the road side, they spin out, they drive off, they have a bunch of issues, but on the oval side, there's just not that contact between AI cars. You should be able to set a slider that, you know, if you want it this way, cool. But if you want more chance of wrecking, you should be able to up that slider. The aggression and all of that stuff doesn't do anything. It doesn't affect if they're wrecking each other or not, or self-spinning or anything like that.
21.316.
So at the moment, we are 3.2 gallons short. .9 seconds behind the leader and closing, but I am guessing Pit Cat is in lap traffic pretty heavily now. We're getting the tail end stragglers back here, so he's got to be moving up into the heavier side-by-side lap traffic.
21.284.
I'll have to manually do lucky dogs just because we're on cautions do not count.
Outside.
Lap car nearly squeezes us down onto the apron.
21.4. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Outside is clear.
Almost didn't lift off to give us the spot. Could have hooked ourselves easily there.
21.369.
Route's falling off pretty hard at that point. Gained on both of them. 8.9 now to Pit Cat, who is in traffic, has to be in traffic.
21.31.
Oh yeah, he's up to 21st is what he's trying to lap now, so he has went through a lot of traffic so far, but it's just absolutely dominant. Lutz just getting by Fifield back behind us. Fifield or whatever her name is. Sun has dropped behind the cloud. Track temp might start dropping on us. At 95 degrees right now. Starting to make this middle line work a little bit better.
21.425.
Just gonna work on getting the run out of the corner, if possible. Didn't want to attempt to pass up high. Oh, man, they just turn in and, okay. We're modified racing, apparently. Just turning left on us there.
Still there.
Getting the Nerf bars out.
Keep low. 21.585. Outside clear. Outside.
And
now in third.
then he just
Outside
drives
clear.
into us. Okay.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Well, we're lucky there's no damage there, but, hey, he just sent it in on our right rear there.
21.844.
Nope, he's headed to the pits now. So he hit the wall after that.
21.383.
Probably has some damage. Closing in on halfway. Nothing too exciting's happened though. Especially since we got out of that early pack. Second line is rubbered up pretty far, and that is a wall hit. This thing's just so tight on exit if you get a little too high.
No damage. Car looks clean. 21.59.
That's why this middle line and cut down on exit started helping me. But it still kind of gets floaty up over the transition onto the backstretch. We're definitely starting to lose a bit of grip. We might start falling in this race. 1.5 back.
21.448.
When is the AI going to pit for a splash of fuel? I know that that's not normally a thing that modifieds end up doing, but
21.534.
I wasn't sure what the fuel mileage was here. And 125 sounded like the right number for a race.
21.396.
Santos has gotten back around Lutz, and as that happens, they're both closing in on us.
21.549. We're halfway in the race.
Alrighty, well,
21.398.
lap traffic 5 seconds ahead of us. The back of the field actually hasn't been that slow. We are 9.6 back from Pit Cat, who's just dominating this. He is honestly
21.642.
gonna probably lap most of the field as it stands. 17th place is the next car he's got a lap. Seen someone running way up high on the entry to 3 up there. Santos is now just starting to fly, kind of like he did at Sobo. Holy crap. We don't have that pace. Entry of the corner, he's just chucking it in.
21.499.
Trying to cut down on exit.
21.425.
AI doesn't really enjoy that off of 4, and he gets a little bit loose. Tons of lap traffic coming up though. We're catching them about a second every 4 laps, so quarter second every lap.
21.411.
And,
Inside.
yeah, we just gotta give the room there.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear.
I've got nothing. He's just all of a sudden started flying. Rouse just came back out. He was on pit road for a while though, so probably got new tires. It's gonna be quick. Just hope he doesn't aim for us this time.
.509.
Just gonna go high.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. 21.45. Stay high, clear.
We're dropping off like crazy. It's just going to depend on what the AI does for a pit stop. Are they only going to take fuel, or are they going to take tires?
577.
Is there any AI out here that can go the 125 laps?
21.474.
But Kraus he's 6 laps down in dead last, so his race is a bit done with. It doesn't look like we're going to get any cautions here.
574.
I've just really fallen off though. Just no grip in the center of corners, taking forever for me to get back on throttle. and have it turn.
21.518.
That felt a little better.
21.3.
Put us back in the threes. Just in the threes. One laps till we have to pit. And yeah, that's gonna be a weird situation if we don't get a caution before it. And if we get a caution before it, is the AI gonna be smart enough to pit for fuel? Okay, Santo's just gonna get ran over by Kraus. Gets into the back of them as they're coming up on lap traffic. Can finally get around his outside. Possibly. It's slowing them both down though.
21.448.
So we might have a chance to get back on the podium. Might have a chance to see Santos just get dumped. Luck's catching us as this all happens.
21.432.
It's amazing that we're just getting to lap traffic now, though, at 85. I know the leader got there a lot sooner, but the track is much bigger than you think sometimes when you compare it to Sobo and other short tracks where you just can't get away from cars. And, well, the leader is only 6 seconds behind us. That is how dominant he has been over this long green run. I can't believe that. That is... It's not like he's got extra speeds built into him. We've just all slowed down and he has continued that pace. He's going to be able to take tires, probably no issue as well. Got 19 laps until we got to decide what we're doing.
21.568. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Yeah, the back of the pack is just not falling off on speed at all. They're slower, but they've still got a ton of speed. This one's going to be a weird one. Santos gets up into the high side and just can't get it to turn off the corner. It's going to give us third back.
Outside, 21.391. Stay low. You're back in third. Keep hustling. Still there. Hold your line.
Bonsignor not having a good race. He's in 25th.
Outside.
McDonald outpowers us on the high side.
Keep low. 21.401. Outside is clear.
Alright, cleared him. Pick up any pace here. Santos is just so quick when he's not dealing with traffic.
Inside. Still inside. Clear.
Luckily we didn't get the push. He had to back off there. That's going to trap him back there with Kraus. We got 14 laps until who knows what's going to happen with the AI.
1.41.
We might be the first to pit. Who knows what kind of fuel mileage they're actually getting. Kind of want to put the overlay up that tells what their pit stop time was so I understand what strategies they're doing. But really, there's not going to be a whole lot of time left after the pit stop to do anything, even if you take 4 tires, so. Really, I just hope that someone wrecks and we get a caution so that we don't have to do a green flag stop in tour mods, but.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Outside clear.
Got it to stick a little bit better up there. He did not on entry that time though.
21.412.
Very tight through the center at 1 and 2. Fuel ticking down. We're down to 1.96 gallons. We're using 0.21 every lap. 9 laps left. Watch them not have to pit. Jeez, and Santos throwing it in on the outside on exit there. He's just so much quicker than us. But gets trapped on lap traffic. But we got the 01 coming up, who's gonna maybe get trapped to the bottom, which is gonna hurt us.
Stay low. Clear outside if you want it.
7 laps.
21.533. Back in third. Keep hustling.
Had to try to cover that off so he didn't dive it in.
21.313. Car outside. Keep low. Still there.
Contact off the corner.
Clear up top.
Now she lets us go.
We got about 5 laps of fuel left. Car inside. Still
Is there
there.
anything around the top? There is not. Holy crap. And not a bit of turn up there. And I thought we were having Priest pit, but he was just up on the apron. He wouldn't need to pit. And he might still need to pit. It was lap 16 when he went in. But he's also multiple laps down, so he probably won't need to pit. 3 laps to go until we need to pit. He keeps hitting that apron.
21.438.
Who's going to be the first to pull the trigger?
Counted that 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh boy.
21.378.
Go around one more time.
Have about 1 lap of fuel left. 21.58.
Just take big lift-offs here. Are they gonna pit?
To get to pit this lap.
Or are we the only ones that gotta pit? Almost sped. Put it in neutral for a bit.
The leader's pitting now.
Okay, leader's pitting behind us.
Pit box in 10,
So everyone should be pitting.
5, 3.
Who knows if they're going to be able to do that without wrecking, but
Right
at least
here.
right at the moment, we're on the lead lap. Now we're not.
Okay, go.
Fuel only, what are the AI going to do?
Car outside. Still there.
Now are we going to get...
Stay low.
I was waiting
Car
for
on the
that.
right side.
Figured he had to go into the pits.
Stay low. 44.83. Clear outside if you want it.
We're coming out ahead of Blewett, so he must have taken at least right sides, but he's going to be on fresh tires.
Inside.
We're all laps down though. I'm in 26th.
21.443. The leader is coming up on you. They're not our fight.
We are just ahead of the leader, but he's going to have to pit here.
The leader's pitting now.
Tires cooled off there, so we're back in the 2s.
4.
Catalano is the leader at the moment. Oh yeah, Blewett is on fresh
The
tires.
leader's pitting now. 21.325. You're in the top 10.
Blewett is definitely on fresh tires. Jesus. But is lap traffic gonna slow his progress?
Keep high.
It does not.
Clear inside. 21.335. You're back in 5th.
Everyone went fresh tires. We did not. Lutz 2 seconds back behind us.
Inside. Stay high. 21.4.
Or maybe they didn't go fresh tires. Maybe it's just they're
Inside.
much quicker on cooled off tires.
Inside.
But we are in P3 at the moment. Santos has just got around Lutz, 1.5 back, so we might actually finish 5th
5.
if they catch us in the 10 laps that we got left. Kobe goes for a lane change there and has a moment. 1.2 seconds back.
Outside.
We're outside. We're just a sitting duck here.
Stay
We're
low.
so
There's a car
slow.
on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Clear up top. 21.495. Outside. Clear up top. Car outside.
Kobe has an issue on exit. That slows us down just a little bit.
Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Get back ahead of him though. But now 0.6 seconds behind us.
Car inside.
Try not to get wrecked by a lap car.
Clear inside.
We got a top 5. P3 would be fine, but much better than a top 5, but top 5 is the easy points for us, and we need points. Holy crap, Bonson, you were flying up there, but then pushes massively on the exit. Alright, their advantage is slowed down now. We're in the 3s. They're maybe in the 2s. There's contact up ahead though. Kobe and Beers get together off the corner. Nearly a caution that would have really made things wild.
21.36.
Alright, looks like we're good. We're going to hold on to 3rd unless there is a yellow out there somewhere. Because caution laps do not count, so. We would maybe even need to pit for fuel if the caution would come out. Oh, only 2 to go though. Behind us, the leader's not far behind as Pit Cat has just dominated this race somehow. But we're going to luckily hold on to 3rd.
21.288. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Some points that we desperately need because there's going to be some tracks that I am just very, very bad at. And Sobo, we threw away a good finish. But yeah, we had nothing for the leader. No one had anything for him. The entire field almost gets lapped. He's done with his race. Everyone else still trying to get back to the line. Lutz gets around Santos. 4 P3. Bit of a boring one though.
There's the flag. It's over.
No cautions to stack everything back up, and everyone just got really spread out. So I will take it though. We had a green flag stop, and I just did 125 laps at Richmond in the modified. So that's always fun to do. What are our tires? Okay, the right rear was about dead. We were going to be in trouble there. Did not feel like the right rear was that dead. The left rear 98, right rear 33. That's a strange one. Did not feel it. Did not feel like I felt that we were slow, but it did not slow down at all. Jesus, that's loud. Started the race. Looks awesome with the big field of modifieds out there with the paint schemes. Sadly, that's the closest things we're going to get for us. Let's take a look at these results. Pit Cat wins by a mile on a 3/4 track. Blewett second. Third, Lutz, Santos, Ripkema, Sicily, Nacella, Goodale, Sapienza, Williams, and Myers. So I will get the points up before the next race. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Nice, quick, single-player race. And the next race up, I don't even know where it's at. Let's take a look real quick. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. Next race up is Kern, so that one will be a very, very interesting race. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.